Now we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of what Indians are all about.
I still say we Indian people are believers in the truth. This is the way of life that was given to your people. You're born an Indian, you're going to die an Indian. Indianness is a good life. You're facing an Indian this afternoon.
Good Saturday afternoon out there, everyone, and welcome to your number one source for Native American television news. It's Native News Today. That's Gerald Wofford. I'm Jason Salzman, and as you can see, a very special edition of Native News Today as we are kicking off the 39th annual Muskogee Creek Festival out at the Stomp Dance. Gerald, great place to be tonight.
It is wonderful to be out here, Jason, on this beautiful 2 days before the summer solstice.
Yeah.
But by then it'll be the first full day of summer there as you're watching there on this program. And as always, we appreciate you watching us here on Native News Today. And all we can say, it's festival time, folks.
It's festival time, folks. Lots of people out, as you can see, lots of excitement. A buzz has been around Altmulgee and Muskogee Creek Nation all day, all week, and it's just been brewing and getting ready to just boil over, and now it's time, and we get this weekend started off right. Lots of great things going on,
Right.
And as you folks are watching, there is still time. Lots of great things going on out here at the festival on Saturday, on through the afternoon, and well into the evening. A little bit more on all that later, but Gerald, how many does this make for you? How many festivals, huh?
Oh, my goodness, Jason.
Because
This has got to be the 22nd.
I'm almost into my
time.
10th or so. Yeah, wow.
It's been a little while, let's
That's
just
awesome.
say that.
Yes.
But, as you can see behind us, the Stomp Dance crowd here
Yeah.
enjoying a good dinner. We'll have a little bit of a story on that
We
a little
will.
bit later in the show. But we're roughly about 15-20 minutes
Yep.
away from the Stomp Dance beginning here. David Proctor, Tallahassee Ground, doing a great job as always.
Doing a great job, and we will also talk with David a little bit here later on in the show. And he's been doing this, for a few years, kicking off the festival here, and it's a very serious thing for him and his folks, and they treat it as such, and it's a big deal. It's traditionally one of the most traditional things about us as Muskogee Creek people, and traditionally, as the festival goes, this is what kicks it off.
It really does. Every year, the anticipation of it, it's almost like just a blessing to get everything going just the right way.
Mhm.
People out here, it's just time to relax.
Yep.
Lawn chairs,
Yeah.
people shaking hands, good food. What more could you ask for?
Oh, no, there's nothing really. I mean, there's something here for everybody, and that goes for the whole weekend, as we talk about a little bit later on some of the events we got going on. Tonight, Smokey Robinson, Natalie Cole on the stage. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. Big-time Motown artists, and, we always have that great big concert Saturday night, Friday night, and I know a lot of people are excited about it. So, as the sun's starting to go to bed here, we're about to kick off, but, I think... we'll be talking to Will Lowe too, but I think we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful crowd. I know they're expecting a big time number of people out here throughout the weekend.
Right, and for us, it's kind of been double duty as well. We got to MC the parade
Yeah.
earlier
Oh, yeah.
today.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was fun.
I hope you guys came out and saw us. We've been telling you about it on the program. Wanted you to come out and make sure that you have fun with us because we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anytime me and Gerald are together, we're going to have a great time. And whenever we can be in a setting like that, with the TV show, understandably, we got to be a little bit, buttoned up, a little bit, proper. We can have fun, let our hair down a little bit, whatever hair I have left.
We
that
almost
is.
put buttons on the T-shirt.
Yeah,
just to show how
just
serious we were.
Exactly. But tonight, it's about fun out here too, and we'll have some great guests, and we'll have some stories too. Don't want to jolt people too much out of their Native News Today fix. We're going to have some stories for you. We'll have some features. One of a Muskogee Creek artist taking part in the Muskogee Creek Art Market. So you don't want to miss that. And as Gerald said, a fun little story that he came out and filed earlier today. Had a good time, but don't let him fool you because he also got to eat. So it wasn't all just working.
That's right. I mean, part of the labor of love, if you will.
You got it.
What can
Yeah,
you
it's
say?
a lot of fun. So, as we said, kick on back. We're going to have a great program for you here on Native News Today. I know everybody out there is loving us being out here at the Stomp Dance. Hey, I guarantee you, you don't love it as much as we do because we love being out here amongst the people and seeing everybody. And it's going to be a great night, great weekend. Still plenty of time to come on out.
Come on out.
With further ado, Gerald. let's go check out some of this stomp dance. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
It's great how they did the fire.
This Wow Elementary right here.
Every 7 minutes, someone loses their eyesight. What do people with low vision look like? What do they see? Project Native serves Native Americans by offering hands-on workshops using low vision equipment that help with everyday activities. Please call 918-456-5581 for details about this free program. If you are Native American with low vision problems, let us help. Call 918-456-5581.
Bumakasamgadat, ibufanga, nage, adigat, bunhayadit omega, azayididet omis.
Diosnok, that's true. Throughout the generations, our elders have taught us to preserve, share, and more importantly, protect the abundant natural resources we have here in Oklahoma. We are the original environmentalists and protector of these resources. The Muskogee Creek Nation believes tribal and state governments must work together to ensure future generations will have clean air and clean water as the ultimate legacy. What is good for Oklahoma tribal nations is good for all Oklahomans. Remember, tribes are truly the original Oklahomans.
And welcome back to Native News Today. As we said, a very special episode as we're kicking off 39th Annual Muskogee Creek Festival. We are joined now with Mr. David Proctor at Tallahassee ceremonial ground. Going to be getting everything kicked off out here. David, you guys have done this a while, and it really is a traditional way to kick off the festival and a traditional way of the Muskogee people. I know you're excited.
Yes, sir, I am. We've had a good turnout every year that we've had this, and we've got a pretty good turnout again tonight. So we're happy that everyone's come out to be with us this evening to help us start the celebration and get the festival going.
David, what are some of the events scheduled here tonight as part of the Stomp Dance schedule?
Right after we get through dinner, we're going to have move over to the dance area and get everybody ready. And we've got a couple of presentations. We've got Miss Indian Oklahoma coming down, and we got our princesses, and we're going to honor those people. We have a gentleman, one of our elders, that we are going to honor this evening. Actually, two. One of them is Simon Harry. He's the oldest chief of our ceremonial chiefs. He's 92 and he celebrated his birthday Wednesday, so we're gonna honor him in just a few minutes.
Simon Harry also named recently Hall of Fame, Muskogee Creek Hall of Fame this last November. So a big honor for him there, an honor for him tonight too. But a lot of food, a lot of people out, and like I said, this ain't your first rodeo. You've been doing this for a while.
Yes, sir. Like I said, we've been doing it for about 10 years now. We've seen it grow from about 150 people to about 500 plus.
With you being the coordinator of this for so long, we have to ask you, what's your motivation to do this year in and year out?
My motivation actually is to have a night set aside, especially for our ceremonial people, to come out and enjoy themselves, come out and eat, have somebody actually feed them instead of them doing the feeding. All of our ceremonial grounds have started their ceremonies now, but we just wanted to take one night off to, offer them a chance to come out and just kind of just relax for a little bit, listen to a little bit of the little singing and the dancing, and just kind of enjoy themselves. And we took this on because that's how we felt. We wanted to honor those people.
One of the things too, David, I think that's neat about this stomp dance is it's not like being at a regular ceremonial ground. It's more of an exhibition, and in a way, it's to show the folks out there a little bit more about who we are as Muskogee people. And with our theme this year of We Are Muskogee, what better way to show it than stomp dance and just kind of give them a little peek at some of the traditions that make us exactly who we are.
Well, I hate to call it an exhibition. That's one of the words that we really don't like to use because we're not. We're out here tonight to, there's a lot of people that come from different places that can't go back to their ceremonial grounds. And a lot of folks come back to the festival, from, wherever they're at, and they come home for the weekend. And, they may have missed, dancing at their grounds, for a long time. So, we just give them this opportunity tonight just to kind of come back and see folks, relatives. Who knows, maybe they'll start participating in their grounds. So And we also do this because we want our young people to be involved. So.
Well, David, we know that you have a lot
Yeah.
planned tonight, so we're not going to take up any more of your time. We appreciate all that you do and keep up the good work,
All
sir.
right, do.
Hello, David. Thank you. All right, David Proctor and Tallahassee Ground, as we said, doing a lot of things out here tonight. A lot of people, as you can see, gathering up, Gerald. It's just a great time to be out. It's a wonderful night we've got here. A lot of people, and you can feel the buzz. You can feel the excitement.
Always a great time to kick off the festival here at the ceremonial stomp dance event, and we're just looking for a great festival.
So many events going on. This is just the beginning, folks. We're going to have all kinds of things throughout the weekend. Saturday, there will be so many things. Rodeo, softball, you name it, going on. One of the big events, actually, this year, and kind of new, is the Muskogee Art Market. Now, I know a lot of people are watching it going, now, Jason, they have the art market every year. But this is the first year where it's completely 100% Muskogee. Muskogee artists only, and it's going to be a very big deal at the Council House Museum. One of those Muskogee artists taking part in this year's event is going to be Mr. Nelson Harjo. I know we've talked with him many years now. Does a great job with his art form. And to know a little bit more about Nelson and that art form, we want to share this feature that we recently did with him here for you now.
Flutes are something that's always been a part of my life. I just recently laid my mother to rest. She was the big musician in our family. She played several instruments, from the piano to the trombone to the violin to the cello to the upright bass. There was a song called Moonlight Sonata. And she would play that sometimes for us. And sometimes I'd wake up and she'd be playing that very song. And so music has been something that's been around our family for years. Growing up, being a part of the music field with my parents, we traveled a lot. We'd be off, and it might be Easter. I might be hunting eggs I'd be the only little brown kid out there hunting eggs with all these kids in Arkansas or Missouri or wherever we would be. Now, as far as making flutes, it was something I wanted to learn, to be able to give gifts to my family and to people that who may never have a Native American flute, who always wanted one. And I don't just make them out of the cane. I make them out of cedar. I make them out of all kinds of wood. So I have equipment at home, but I learned how to make all this stuff by hand first. I never would imagine that anybody would want to purchase one of these from me. Here they are all over the world. I've been to a lot of camps. I've talked with a lot of children. I make a bunch of flutes for them, and then they take them and they put the feathers and beads and dress them up and show them how to play a little bit. That's what I'm wanting to do, is to be able to leave something, for our kids, for my family. Because I think if I was just to do it just for my own selfish reasons, well, then that's what it would end up being. I would be a selfish person. And so it's allowed me to share God in an area to where otherwise I might not be able to go. And I said, I know once I find that one particular song, I know then that's when I'll quit. I said, but that might not be until death. And I said, so until then, I said, I'll continue to make the flutes. And it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm a Nelson Harjo Sr., and I'm a Native American flute artist. That's it.
And we hope you enjoyed that profile there with Muskogee artist Nelson Harjo. Now welcomed in Mr. William Lowe. He is the Director of Tourism and Recreation here at the Muskogee Creek Nation. And Will, I know you're excited about this weekend, but my goodness, it's got to be a breath of relief to finally have it here. I know that there's so much work that gets to this point.
You bet. It is finally here. This is the official start of the 39th annual Muskogee Creek Festival. We've been planning this event since probably early December, and here we are in June, and it is here. And I would like to say my guys are taking a break, but as we're speaking, they are still setting things up and getting ready for this weekend.
Awesome. Well, I know that Gerald's been he's got a really good lead-up question for you here. I know he's been holding it in his pocket for a while. So Gerald, hit him with it.
Well, Dave, here we are. It's the 39th festival, and so much has been put into it. You said since December, but your crew and other people, it's almost just like conducting an orchestra, if you will, and all this coming together, right?
Oh, we have 23 events and having it all going on at the same time. I have to give each event the attention that they need to make the best possible event happen for this festival. So it definitely is like orchestrating and just conducting everything. And I just have to say hats off to the volunteers. They make this happen. And like I said in the speech to the congregation here, 95% of our volunteers are Creek employees.
Yeah. It's a great thing too. Everybody comes together for this weekend to really make it happen. And as you talked about the events, my goodness, if this were the only one, it'd be a big deal. But we've got, I don't even want to put a number on it, how many things are going on, things that we already have in the rear view. Our very first bass tournament for the Creek Festival, the slow pitch competitions, the pageant. So we've got a few things that we've already taken care of. Now we knock off the stomp dance and really get it kicked off. We got some big time things coming up. Will tell some folks out there that still have a chance. We're here in the middle of the day Saturday, but they still got a chance to get out here later on tonight and see some of Motown's finest.
Oh, you bet. We still have things going on. Come on out. What we added this year at the Kids Fair is a 4-story Ferris wheel. And the people are loving it as we speak. Tonight, Natalie Cole at 7 o'clock will take the stage and open up for Smokey Robinson.
It's going to be awesome, man. But I gotta know, are you going to be opening for Natalie before she opens for Smokey?
Well, I hope not, but we'll see. I can adapt and overcome about anything. But the other thing is, what I wanted to reiterate too is the RJ and J. Paul. They're still out here signing autographs. Come on out, folks. It's the History Channel Swamp People. Come get your autograph and take a picture with them.
Will, is it true that that's probably your Marine training early in your life was to get you ready to be able to conduct and create this Creek Festival?
You bet. I have been conditioned in critical thinking, and that's exactly what this whole festival brings. Problem solving. If a glitch happens, my guys can take care of it, and it's critical thinking all weekend long for us.
So no coincidence that the festival colors here are standard Marine colors as well.
You bet, that's it. Standard Marine.
There's got to be an oorah from Ken Davis floating around in the air somewhere.
If he's watching this show, he threw out an oorah for this moment. Yes, sir.
Oh, Will, on a serious note, this is one of the biggest things that you guys do a year. You do things throughout the year, but the festival is staked on your department to be such a huge deal. And so to be able to put it together and then kind of watch it unfold, I mean, what's it like for you? I mean, is any of it enjoyable, or is it?
We do enjoy it because, as you can see out here, and what we've observed throughout the festival is when our citizens are smiling and proud to be Muskogee, we have done our job.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's what you kind of see is not only is it become an entertainment venue, it's become a recreational venue, it's become a kids venue, but it's also for the folks to come back and almost have like a homecoming of sorts, folks that haven't seen each other in a while, and really I think that's the way it started out. Was first it was just a rodeo,
Sure.
and then we got to thinking, how can we expand this? I think I wasn't there, of course, because it's a little bit older than me, but I think that the thinking was to have sort of that homecoming and to have that venue to where so many people can come back. When you walk around the festival, there's people that are from California, there's people that are from, Alabama and stuff like that, Georgia, that are, hey, we want to know more about our departments, and because of that, we'll have a lot of our department booths set up too.
Of course, all week, the week of the festival, we've had people coming in. They have their RVs set up, their tents set up, but it's great to just walk past them, start talking to them, and they tell you what ceremonial grounds they're from. They let you know what church they grew up in Creek Country. They've went to school, moving on to bigger and better things, but having this venue for them to come back and visit with all the creeks it's amazing to be able to do that for them.
Will, you said you began planning in December, but right after this, 2 weeks off in Jamaica?
Oh, no way. No, we'll probably take a half day off and keep going because we have a lot of great events this year planned for our citizens.
Mm-hmm.
No trip to the Bahamas?
No, not at all. We might go to Hannah to hang out for a little bit, but other than that, we'll come back.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm a McIntosh County folk. And Hannah's good people.
You bet.
Married a Hannah girl.
Outstanding.
And so
Right.
it's always good to go back.
You bet.
Well, hey, Will, lots of things going on tonight, lots of things going on this weekend. So thank you so much for stopping by with us and talking a little bit about everything that we do have going on. And I think that as the years continue and you get your feet wet more and more each year, this thing is going to just continue to grow and grow, and you've done an excellent job with it.
For sure. Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work.
And thank you very much.
You got it.
And I just want to say right now, thank you, Native News, for always being there for us. Muskogee Media, you guys do. I mean, you bend over backwards for us, and we are greatly appreciative of it.
You got it, man. Well, thank you so much.
All
It's
right.
great having you.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. William Lowe with the Tourism and Recreation Department of the Muskogee Creek Nation. And Gerald, we got, so much more going on tonight, but also a little bit earlier today, as you look behind us, we got the food going on and people are wrapping up with the hog meat and all that good stuff. But a little bit earlier today, you came out here to just see exactly what was going on before the show got started. So can you kind of...
Well, our photographer, Tyler Roberts, and I, it wouldn't be a ceremonial stomp dance without a great menu.
Oh, yeah.
And the traditional is all part of it.
Yep.
So you can't have that without a hog fry.
No, absolutely not.
It certainly captures the entire night and brings out just the best in everyone. A good meal before stomp dancing.
And you cannot start the hog fry without Gerald Wofford, right?
Well, I would like to think so.
And with that in mind, we sent him out on a little, not really a fact-finding mission, but a mission it was.
I did find things.
He did find things. And he found out. And we're going to show you because we wouldn't want to keep it to ourselves. So without further ado, Gerald Wofford earlier today staking things out here at the Stomp Dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at hog meat heaven here. The opening of the Creek Nation Festival always begins with the stomp dance, and it wouldn't be proper to have the stomp dance without a great meal beginning the night's festivities. We're going to be talking with some of the gentlemen here that make this hog meat so great and the overall festival experience something to remember. JD, what is it you're doing here exactly right now?
Frying this hog meat up, pulling it out, and these guys are reloading it and putting more in there.
How long does it take to make this?
3-4 hours.
How long y'all been at it?
Today, about 30 minutes.
How much is the amount that you're making here today?
It's 320 pounds of hog meat, 180 pounds of potatoes, and 120 pounds of beans.
How many is that expected to feed?
About 500.
How many years you been doing this?
Oh, shoot. I've always watched my grandma do it, so all my life.
So you just kind of got the family secret, if you will, passed along?
I guess. I thought everybody cooked like this.
No, sir, not everyone does. Now, what are you doing here?
We're just pulling these taters out and making sure, they're soft and ready to be eaten. And
how long do they usually have to cook?
they cook about 20, 30 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yep.
So it passed the test. Are you getting me eating this? Is that what? Oh, okay. Okay. Very good. Exquisite. Delectably insatiable.
You can't beat hog meat. It's good stuff.
Amen, brother.
All right, we're joined now by royalty, literally, folks, royalty. And I am right to my right here, Miss Muskogee Creek Nation, the brand new Miss Muskogee Creek Nation, Rachel Sourjohn. And great to have you with us tonight.
Hello for having me.
You got it. Gerald?
And over here we have Miss Junior Miss Brianna Hill, proudly representing the nation this year.
Hello for having me also.
So, ladies, this is kind of like the first big event, of your reign. I know you had a little meet and greet, things like that scheduled up, but how does it feel tonight to be out here kicking off the festival around all the people?
Well, first, it's really hot. Second,
Yeah.
It's really exciting to see so many people coming out to celebrate our culture and see what we're all about. And it's exciting that this got to be one of our biggest first events since it is such a big part of our culture, the stomp dance.
You got it.
Brianna, tell us a little bit where you're from and your kinfolks and everything.
I am from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. My parents are Levi Hill and Debbie Hill. My grandparents are Sia Hill and Elizabeth Phillips Hill from Eufaula, Oklahoma.
Wonderful. Eufaula,
You've heard
Oklahoma.
that place before?
That's my alma mater. I'm an Ironhead through and through, and was great. I spent some of the best years of my life there. You know, it's where I grew up. It's the town that made me, you know, so it's great. You know, it's always good to see people that come from the same spot. So, well, Rachel, we talk about what you guys do throughout the year. This is just kind of the first stop and to get things going, but really a lot of travel and a lot of ambassador work for Muskogee Creek Nation. I know you guys are ready to get hit the ground running, so to speak.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've been trying to plan little things and put little bugs in the ears of all the pageant committee to see what kind of places we can go and what kind of people we can talk to, just to get the word out and be able to encourage our youth to get more involved.
Now, Brianna, not to sound like the host of the pageant or anything, but what made you decide to want to run for this title?
Well, I just would love to have, and I got the honor to represent the Muskogee Creek Nation, and I'm excited to do it. I can't wait for this year with Rachel, and I know it's going to be really fun seeing all our people come together.
I got to tell you, I speak for the entire Muskogee Creek Nation, not always, but tonight, by saying that we are so proud to have you two ladies representing us this year. Congratulations. We have no doubt that you're going to be great ambassadors for this nation. So good luck with everything.
Mado.
Mado. You guys have a great evening.
You too.
All right. Thanks for stopping with us, ladies. All right. See you. All right. Junior Miss and Miss Muskogee Creek Nation there, Gerald. Great ladies, such elegance and beauty. And like I said, they are going to be the ambassadors of this nation for the next year. We're very proud of that.
You know, Jason, one of the great things about this festival is you never know who you're going to run into.
Right.
And
That's
we just
exactly
got
right.
a chance to meet royalty. We've talked with the people here behind the scenes, if you will, that have made this festival so special. And you just can't say enough about it.
It's been a full show, Gerald. I mean, this is, how fun is this? We don't ever, you know, we
rarely get out of the office.
We rarely get out of the office. You know, it's cool to be on location and be able to spread our wings a little bit and get out and about with the folks. It's so neat. That's the best part of it, is getting out and about with the people, getting to mingle with everyone out here. And, you know, it's great being at the desk and reporting the news and things like that. But every now and again, we get to have a little bit of fun, and that's certainly what this has been all about.
Absolutely. And as always, we appreciate your compliments and people that come up to us, that you enjoy the show. I mean, that's part of the reason that we put it together.
That's exactly right, and it's for reasons like this that is why we want to come out here and be on location, and that's exactly what Gerald's talking about. That's why we're here. That's what we're for. So, without further ado, we hope you've enjoyed these last 30 minutes being out here at the Muskogee Creek Nation Festival, and we'll have some looks back for you folks that weren't able to come this weekend. Hey, we'll have a look back at it for you next week on Native News Today. So don't forget to catch us on the website. If you can't catch us on CW1219, you can always catch us on Facebook and Twitter. And Gerald, you know, there's just all kinds of opportunities for folks to, you know, access Native News Today. We're at the tip of your fingers now. I mean, they can get us anywhere.
That's right. No excuses out there to
You
miss
got it.
Native News Today. Well, for our producer, Jared Moore, and everyone that makes Native News Today so great, we appreciate your time. In the meantime, you take care. God bless. We're going to be talking with you real soon.
That's right.